Thanks for taking the time to watch this special requirement fitting demonstration using Supersprings, the self-adjusting suspension stabiliser.
Hi, I'm here today to talk to you about the Supersprings, and this is an interesting installation that we've done just recently. This is a Hilux cab chassis that's got a special custom body on the back of it. Now, by putting the body on the back, obviously the car's ride height has decreased. The body itself is probably 200 or 300 kilos. So that's dropped the car down by about 30 mil. But importantly, where the issue really is in this vehicle is the unlevel balance of the rear of the vehicle. So the way the weight is distributed throughout this canopy on the back is off center. The toolbox, which is quite heavy, obviously full of tools, is more skewed to the left than the right. And also there's a heavy hydraulic crane on the left-hand side of the vehicle as well, obviously used for craning heavy things in a service situation. What that's actually produced though is a difference in ride height of 20 mil from the driver's side to the passenger side. Now our fix for this using the Supersprings was actually quite simple. What we've done is we've put a 10 mil blade on the driver's side, and on the passenger side we've put a 12 mil blade. We've also then used the high rating on the rear shackle to get the last 5 mil of that measurement out as well. We'll show you underneath now and how we've done that. Where the Supersprings come into their own is with the adjustable mounting point on the shackle. You've got a low setting and a high setting. In this car in particular, we had a difference in ride height from left to right of 20 millimeters. By adjusting the shackle, we were able to get the last 5 millimeters of ride height that we needed by putting it in the high setting. That gave us a balanced ride height from left to right and made the car handle perfectly. Now we've actually released the Superspring in this case because I want to show you what's happened here. On a Hilux, the bump stop is actually mounted above the leaf springs on the rear of the vehicle. So the top of the bump stop has actually been shaved or trimmed down to the correct height. What that's done is given a nice flat surface for the Superspring to sit on. So if I can just position that back to where it's supposed to be. What we then do, thank you, is we install the rubber block, which then acts as the bump stop, and that mounts on top of the spring like this. That then gives us the normal situation where we have a bump stop above the spring. We've got a flat surface for the Superspring to sit on. We'll now put this back in place. So we've now installed the Superspring back into the vehicle, and we've done this to actually show you that the vehicle is now level. You can see here, obviously across the top of the screen here, you can see the vehicle is nice and level. We've got an equal ride height now on the driver's side and the passenger side. Just to capture again how we did that, we've put a 10 mil blade on the driver's side of the vehicle, we've used a 12 mil blade on the passenger side of the vehicle, and we've also used, for the last 5 mil, we used the high load mounting point on the left-hand rear of the Superspring. That's how we did it. It's pretty simple, and that now gives this vehicle a much more balanced load carrying capacity and a much more stable drive down the road.
Thanks for watching and safe driving.